Hello! I thought I'm going to make another tutorial how to make a cosmetic bag. Unfortunately, I already started and then I thought, okay, I'm going to record, but we need 2 pieces of fabric, 2 separate pieces, and then we need piece like this blue one. I will give the measurements later in the description. And also what we need is a fabric which will go inside of the bag to make lining. Okay, so as I said, I done this first side, and I'm going to do this one. Okay, that's how it looks like. Now let's give it a little bit of iron. You don't have to, but obviously it will look much better. And this is, by the way, small. This is going to be a small cosmetic bag. I don't think I put my iron on, so give me a moment. I forgot to add that you need to apply interfacing fabric too, just to make it stiffer. So that's how it looks ironed. And now what you need to do to make it look nicer, you don't have to like sew through the right top here, just where you done your other stitch, but from this side. You don't really have to, but obviously it will look much nicer. So let's do it. If you've got a sewing machine, you should go on this one, number 11, so it will sew right at the edge. But do this very carefully and don't rush, because it will be visible. So slowly, steady, and no rush. And now let's do the other side. Applying stabilizer after sewing the 2 pieces together definitely made life easier. Okay. I think I messed up at the end. Can we have a look? No, actually it's okay. It's okay. I didn't give here back stitch because these edges, they will be stitched together anyways. Perfect. So now, as we've got two different patterns together. Now we could apply our zipper. And where it is, that's a good question. Yes, here. That's the zipper. Okay. So the zipper goes one moment. Okay. Good side towards you. I don't know if I honestly need to order some like foam stand or better. Fabric, good side towards you. Zipper with this thing down. This edge will go on the top of the fabric. Can you see? On the top, because then you will have to flip it over. And now we need to take our lining. My lining goes this way. Because as I said, later when I flip it over, I want the good side out. Okay. I've got a whole pot of little clips. You don't have to lift up all the fabric, but you can. Also, at this point, you need a zipper foot. You need to attach a zipper foot on your sewing machine, because it is okay to do it with the normal one, but universal one, let's call it, but it's really nothing special. Okay, got it? Yes. So imagine you applied this fabric, good side to you, zipper, bad side to you, and again lining bad side to you, because then when you flip it over like that, it will be like this. It makes sense. For a long time I just couldn't understand how it works. That's why I really wanted to explain that to you. It should be okay. Now, where is my... This is my zipper foot. So we remove this one. We remove that. Up. Beautiful. And the same. The slower you do things, the nicer it's going to look. That is my advice. Just catch on the edge. Honestly, with sewing, it's better. It is much better to be slower and make it nicer than rush and for the item to look not nice. Are we here? Yes, we are here. Okay, let's go. Don't forget about backstitch. Backstitch is very important. And also I need to move the fabric a little bit. Yes. Yes. And don't forget to remove the clip, because like now it's going to misplace all your fabric. please do not sew over your pins. Absolutely not. You are just going to ruin your needle and your sewing machine. Let's have a look. The first one. Bad side, flip, flip and flip. Can you see the zipper? Actually, where's the other part? Here. That's how it should look like. That's how it should. But it's not finished yet, obviously. Let's do the other side now. Where we are here. So now, same. Actually, I'm going to undo the zipper. No, I'm going to leave it. It's going to be. It's going to be inconvenient. Same. Flip, flip, flip. You can actually take it in your hands. Slow really doesn't matter. But what matters is that later on you really must unzip your zipper, because otherwise you will have to dismantle everything. Okay, give me a moment while I'm doing this. Let's do the other side now. Sewing in the zipper, it's not that easy, especially when your fabric is really slippery. And the same, do it slow and steady. Don't look at this that I'm doing a little bit faster. Maybe you could have a little bit more experience. But if you don't, then as I said, it's better to do it slower. Oh, I forgot to make my tea in my Halloween cup. That was close. Now can remove that foot and put the usual one. Universal one. Let's flip it over, and now what you've got to do is sew nicely the edge here around your zipper. Make sure you pull everything nicely. You can also give it a little bit of iron if you would like to. This is up to you. I'm actually going to put back the zipper foot because It's just better for me to finish it with the zipper foot. It's just generally easier for me. But if you are okay with the standard one, then do it with the standard. And make sure you pull everything nicely down. To be honest, this step could be done earlier. Okay, let's go. Okay, is the fabric okay? It is okay. Something is sliding here. One moment. Now let's do the other side. Now you must do your sides, all 4 of them. With the zipper, don't bend it this way, but backwards, if that makes sense. So the zipper is going to be facing up, not down, up. And that's how you're going to do all 4 sides. Also, don't worry that this is sticking out, because we're going to cut it. And no one is going to see it anyways, because it's going to hide underneath the lining. So now when the edges are nicely pinned, I didn't pin this because it's just like straight line. I also had, ouch, sorry, I helped myself with a pin here just to keep everything in the place. Okay, let's do it. Just like that. And I forgot to tell you that actually you need to have 2 pieces of lining, not 1, because I forgot obviously to turn all around. So this must be 2 pieces of lining, not 1 piece. That's how I prefer now. So you do the edge, and then you go a little bit from the bottom, leave the gap a little bit more, and now let's finish the other side. This is first side, that's the other. Okay, now when the both sides 4 edges are done, I will just double check if my zipper is open. Yes, it is, because there is enough. Because in later it will be really hard. Let me open it a little bit more. Later it will be really hard to open it. Okay. Now what you do with those edges, just like that, just like that. So just like that. Match them. If that makes sense. Especially when the fabric is stiff, is a little bit difficult, but it's okay. Open the actually I'll go for a pin. Open the seam nicely, just like that, and on the other side we're going to do exactly the same. have never found online a really nice tutorial how to make cosmetic bags or other stuff. All the videos, they just zoom by. They're super quick and it's just inconvenient. So I hope this slower video, step by step, can show you how to do that. Okay. Usually you would have like a square here too, and then do the same as here, but I really don't care. I can do it even right now, to be honest. If you want to do like that, measure 3 centimeters, sew it, cut. It's too much to play around for me. Okay, that's better. I can't remember if I got yes. No, I didn't. That's the first one. You don't really have to cut these threads because no one will ever see them unless they will dismantle the entire bag. Where's my thread? Sometimes it's happening like that too. Shot out like a rocket. Have you seen my first video, how I made a tote bag out of my old t-shirt? If you haven't, please do go and have a look and leave like or comment. Obviously, I'm not a professional. Like, this is all what I do. It's out of passion for crafts, and in all means I might be wrong in the way I do stuff, like sewing the stuff, but hopefully you will enjoy. That's a good, sorry. Okay. Hopefully you will enjoy the other video too. Okay, now all what is left is to flip the bag over. That's why you have. Oh, that's why it was important to leave the hole in the lining. Okay, last part is to close the lining. But before that, we need to push all the corners out. Make it look nice. Make it look nice. Right, so. Okay, let's close the lining now. Back stitch and forward and back stitch again. Okay, let's cut this off and let's see if the bag is going to work. Okay. I think my camera is really misty. Sorry, one moment. Well, that's much better straight away. So that's the bag. Beautiful. A really beautiful cosmetic bag. And then when you open, and also, like as I said, you can pull this out to wash it or something. Hopefully you're not going to spill anything inside. Hopefully. But how cute is that? Let me take some other. I'm going to take some photos and you can see this bag in my website. On my website, that's where it's going to be. It's quite easy to make it. It's just very much time consuming. And it's not going to be a cheap product because handmade, it's never cheap. Handmade is real craftsmanship. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching my video, and I really hope you're going to leave some likes and follow my Instagram, Sky and Sparkles. Bye.